All right, so your assignment for today and also for tomorrow is to create a 4-panel comic. So last week you practiced drawing simple characters. On Tuesday you made the online comic, you wrote in a story and stuff. And yesterday you drew yourself as a superhero. So today you should be ready to make your own simple 4-panel comic. So you're going to do that today and tomorrow. But if you need more time, if it needs to go into next week, that's perfectly fine. So the first thing you're going to do is to divide your paper up into 4 sections. The easiest way to do that would be to fold it in half twice. Now, if you want to change the sizes of the panels or things like that, you're more than welcome to do that as well. All right. But the easiest way, again, is to divide it in half twice, fold it in half twice. Excuse me. You can draw the lines there and divide it how you want to. Then what you're going to do is, make the basic outlines for your panels, right? Do it in pencil, do it lightly. Try not to erase too much, right? The lighter, the better. Think about how you want your story to go. So the prompt that I am giving you is about you, okay? You already practiced drawing yourself as a superhero. So I thought it would be easier to do something about yourself. So the first panel would be something in your past. Okay, panel number 2 would be something that you like to do. Panel 3 would be you graduating from high school, and panel 4 would be you in the future. Maybe far in the future, maybe the job that you imagine. So this is the prompt that I'm giving you. If you can't think of any original story or anything like that, then this is what I want you to do. However, you do have the option of creating your own original story. If you don't want to, talk about yourself or use yourself, that's perfectly fine. You can make your own characters. Use the characters that we practiced last week. I'll probably give you those papers back if I remember to do that. And you can make your own story, your own 4-panel comic. I do want you to take your time on it, though. And you shouldn't be finished in one day, but keep it simple and keep your story kind of creative. Also, if you wanted to use the characters you like, I know a lot of people like My Hero Academia, Deku and stuff like that. If you want to use the characters you like from manga, from a comic, you can look those up online, look them up on your Chromebook or your phone, draw those, and then create your story from characters. But it has to be an original story. Don't copy the story, though. All right. So remember, when you do your outline, as I said before, do it light, do it in pencil first, and then afterwards you can, darken it in pencil. You can use a marker. You can use the colored pencils if you want to darken in the outlines. Okay. So this is about how far I want you to try to get, at least by tomorrow. This is not, completely finished for me. I did want to color it in. But I want you to try and get your story pretty much set up, your outline and everything set up. Okay. So for me, this is my first panel 13 years ago. Yeah, and having hair was a good thing back then. I put 13 months ago, but you don't have to put anything in the past, right? So this is something that I like to do, although I haven't been able to skateboard since over a year ago, right? But again, it should be something that you like to do. Okay. The next one was when I graduated high school. So you guys could do something like this. Have yourself in the graduation cap and gown. But again, this is up to you. You can change it however you want to change it. And the last one would be the future, right? It can be the near future if you wanted it to be. I chose 13 days later, but it could also be the far future, when you're super old or when you're working, when you have your own families, things like that. Okay. So above all, try and have fun with this. Take your time with it. And, if you need help with ideas, if you need help with, some techniques that you can use, just let me know.